live.
We are live! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Labor Day edition of the Watchtower! What is good? What is good? Listen, we actually have some people show up today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Brianios is here. Shout out to Brianios. Shout out Brianios. He's here. Who else we got? We have Stone King is here. Man, I think I saw the King Reaper, who is here as well. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Glad the brothers is here. And who else do I see? Of course, none less than the bot father himself, the true bot father. All right, because he ain't never walk away. He's still fighting. He's in them streets still. Mac City Entertainment is here.
Mac, you know
what's good, Mac?
Come through on a club tip.
What's good? We got my man Mac City. It is in here. We got Stone King here. We got Brianios. We got King Reaper. Panel, tweet the show out. You know what we do, and I will introduce you, Lavon, the rest of your Ty. Get that shit going on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the objective one has made his return. Graced us with his presence. Missed out on some money on Friday because we was going to put his Cash App in there because it was his birthday. Happy belated birthday to him. Again, he makes a bad business decision, much like when he bought Concord. This brother is full of bad business decisions. Oh my God. You can't make it up, folks. Can't make it up. So anyway, we also have the Batman via way of the UK.
Hello, Bean. Hello, Bean.
Alright, the old Bean is here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Big Bad Money is here. I see him in there.
Thomas Lawyer. He says thank you.
Yeah, Big Money. I don't know. Big Money might be nibbling on somebody's ears. Don't know where he's at.
Oh, man.
Don't know where he is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Lavon, who is here.
Hi.
Lavon is here. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we have the Red Lion himself, Ty that man. But before we celebrate, we have Lavon to pay the bills. What do we get there, Lavon? I heard the noise.
I'm alcoholic gamer. $2. Thank you for the $2.
Thank you,
I think this
brother.
is the first time. I think this is the first super chat.
No, this is the second time. He's his second super chat.
Second?
Yes.
No, I'm talking about for this show.
Yes. First.
Yeah, this is the first.
First super chat ever for the Watchtower. Yeah. Give him his praise.
Gin, Sprite, grape, Kool-Aid, enjoy the drinks on me.
Shout out to the alcoholic gamer showing us love. We appreciate it, brother. We need it in these streets. It's bad out here. It's bad. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not the freaking Corvette gamer, but we have the Mustang gamers here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I wish my buddy Willie Styles was here. Willie Styles. I haven't seen Willie Styles yet. But we got a bot sitting here in the chat too. Whoa, Dwight. I see the CEO himself, the Thriller. Ali's here. Yeah, we better not go over that 5 seconds. Or Michael Jackson, his estate, they'll come after the Rick. They'll be wanting money that we don't have. We only got $2 from the freaking alcoholic gamer. That's all we have. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get this show started. Like it. Retweet it, share. We are growing and we are trying to grow. We have a goal of subscribers we are trying to hit. We are almost there. And, you know, we will get there, God willing. You know, he's got it. And the first thing we want to do is we want to go to the weekend box office, which is my favorite thing, you know, much like Christmas time. So, ladies and gentlemen, a familiar face, look to the right of the Rick, A familiar face is at the top of the weekend box office, and that be Deadpool Wolverine. Ladies and gentlemen, Parker is never ever gonna win this bet. Oh my God, it's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, Deadpool Wolverine is number one again with 19 million. And they still have 3,630 theaters. This movie isn't going nowhere. This is Labor Day weekend. This is what the Rick told you. The Rick told you it was going to be number one. They let Alien get that little spot. And they say, you know what? We're going to be back. So let's take a look at what Deadpool Wolverine actually is right now. Worldwide, it is sitting at $1.262 billion. But billion with a B, they're getting them B's, bro. Look at that billion. Look at that. 1.26 billion. Bro, they are stepping in the realms of some of the bigger comic book movies of all time. In fact, they are gaining ground at one of the bigger movies of all time. Gotta show that respect to Deadpool Wolverine, bro. A lot of people didn't think it would have legs like this. I said it would. Other people said it wouldn't. I won't mention any names. Parker that said that, you know, this movie wasn't gonna have those kind of legs, but it does. Shout out to them. This might be the movie, folks. This Deadpool Wolverine might be the movie that might save the MCU, or whatever RDJ's in. Might save the MCU, because it needs some saving. You know, let's be honest here. There's been some mediocre things that have been coming out. But, that being said, matter of fact, that is going to be the next poll question. And again, this is a YouTube poll, YouTube. This is not the kind of poll that you think it is. When you ban the rate, when you shadow ban me. Yeah, so this is a survey, just like Parker said. So we're going to pin Levon's comment to the top. Is that the Discord link, Levon?
Yeah, I just sent it.
All right, so we're going to pin that to the top. That there will be the wait, hold on. I don't think I
hold up, the next comic.
Yeah, I did. I screwed up. Hey, the Rick makes mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? It happens. All right. So
you don't think this has nothing to do with perfect timing? Do you think this had a little bit to do with, because the only other movie that came out is Alias Rhymes that people would prefer to see. Maybe it was just I'm not taking away from the movie. I'm not taking away anything about Deadpool. I'm pretty sure it's a great movie. It's a great movie, but I'm just thinking, is it perfect timing? Because this motherfucker is like, because I swear to God, I thought Alien was gonna win that second week.
Bro,
I really thought the motherfucker was gonna win the second week.
Now there is something to be said, Big Money. Look, the movies that have come after it didn't fare so well. They've been kind of movies, you know what I mean? Not really good movies that came after Deadpool Wolverine. But you cannot doubt this about the Deadpool Wolverine movie, is the fact that it took out kids' movies. Despicable Me. What was the other movie? What was the other one here? I know it's up here somewhere.
Inside Out 3 or whatever.
Yes, Inside Out 2. Like it smashed them out at the box office. Like when they were still playing like heavy. Like Deadpool Wolverine came in, boom. And then Alien came in. Somebody got some stuff going on in the background. Let's kill it. So the Alien movie comes through. It took it for 1 week, and then that was it. Then it was back to business as usual. So, bro,
if I may interject.
And pay the bills and pay that rent, but yeah, go ahead.
I already paid the rent already. But
no, I'm talking about the bet that we made about that. Take care, Jacob. Yeah.
No. It wasn't that. It was going about the box office score. But when Joker 2 comes, I said Joker 2 will gross more than Deadpool.
You did.
So
you did.
That's still between you and Ty, if I'm not mistaken. 25 on the cash app each. But Deadpool, I don't know. Even though the movie's doing really well, I can't say for sure that this will save the MCU. Because meaning, the other MCU movies have to carry that baton. We don't want to bumble that baton though. We try to hand off in the relay race though, Rick.
I think the next one that gets the baton is Captain America. I think he's the next one. He gets in February.
Yeah, I got a feeling that's not gonna be a good movie. I got a bad feeling.
But hold that thought, because Ty, that woman, is here. She done stuck in here.
I think I love you. Don't let me get in the way.
Because remember, I'll go back, right? Blade, right? You said, Blade saved the MCU. But when he passed the baton on, people were stumbling with it, though, right? So until like the Robert Downey Jr.'s of the world came along, we're gonna be fair though. So
Moby XL is here. Pardon me, Parker, but we gotta shout out our guys. They help us go in, girl.
Yeah, you good.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. Yeah, that's what I say that.
I gotta put this central air on, brother. It's getting hot down here.
The others have to do their job though, but I don't know how the Fantastic Four is going to do. I think the Captain America one could be decent. I know the Avengers are going to bring a lot of butts in to see with Robert Downey. Obviously with that.
Absolutely.
So that I have no qualms or nothing about that. I feel that could probably do $1 billion right there.
Oh, Iron Mike is here.
Come on, brother.
Iron Mike, listen to the hatred of this guy. Iron Mike said,
y'all dudes jumping the gun.
Yeah, he said, y'all fans are jumping the gun. One fan service ass movie ain't saving ish. Ooh. Man, and read what Thinner Ali says there, Levon. Interesting, very interesting. What the thriller is.
There are certain movies people like to watch multiple times for the Easter eggs. Deadpool and Wolverine is one of those movies. Did you guys have that experience or feeling of watching for the Easter eggs when you were watching?
I would rather watch. I've seen it once in the theater. I would watch it. Interrupt.
Drill Claw
watch it again, probably streaming.
Again,
for the Easter eggs, but like
Now,
I'm glad I've done it.
The votes are coming in, folks. 12 votes in so far, and it's 58% say yes, 42% say no. And I'm pretty sure, I bet my life, that Iron Mike is one of those no's who are going there.
No. Yeah, but see, like I said, did it actually save the MCU? One thing it did do, it definitely made a lot of money. Well, I can tell you that.
Let's be honest here. I think this movie did actually two things well. I thought it did very well with the multiverse thing because people were getting sick of that. So, and I think they liked the fact that it had the Blade in there. That's giving it traction with that whole Blade thing. Now you're wondering, is Wesley Snipes' Blade going to get another movie? Is that going to happen? And you're wondering also now, interest has now peaked in movies like X-Men. People want to know if what's the name's coming back to play Wolverine again, because he said until you're 90. That kept being the joke through the entire film. And the Dark Lord Fusion is here. What is good, brother? What's good?
Once they got the stuff from Fox, I think I believe it was interest for like the X-Men stuff. But remember, Deadpool's from the X-Men universe. Wolverine, X-Men universe. So it always was the interest there.
Well, God tier greatness says hit the like button. So everybody hit that like button because God tier greatness says so. Now, let's go over what happened here in the top 10 of the weekend box office. All right, so Deadpool, Wolverine, number 1. Alien, Romulus,
I got a super chat from Moby.
Go ahead. Moby XL!
Yeah, James Gunn will bring DCU that money.
Listen, Moby, I appreciate the dough, brother. I really do. I love you. I appreciate you for supporting us every show. But we're going to have to drug test you. Because did y'all see what movie Superman is coming out in between? A Jurassic Park movie. And what was the other movie? Fantastic Four. Bruh.
Hold on, bro. I gotta stop you right
Parker, this would have to be...
Hold on. No, let me stop you for a minute. Now, if you want to say Jurassic Park, fine. Don't say Fantastic Four. Because they haven't proven to be like a big blockbuster.
It's an MCU movie. Why wouldn't I say it? Doesn't matter. Whoa. You gotta have that same energy. You're telling me the same energy for these bad Superman movies that came out the last 25, 30 years, and now I'm supposed to forget all of that crap because James Gunn came on? That's the same thing you're telling me about the Fantastic Four, is that I can't forget about that Fantastic Four bad movies, but there's a whole new MCU in it now that's supposed to correct it. Bro, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy.
The energy is this, though.
No, it's not the same energy.
Yes, it is. Hold on, let me finish.
How?
Fantastic Four, I mean, I could make a more case for Superman having more better movies than Fantastic Four.
Back City says, F is wrong with Parker. His takes be terrible. Bro, but Parker, you do realize that
album styles.
Oh, man. You do realize that you're saying the same thing, but in two different ways. You're saying, let's be careful about Fantastic Four because the Fantastic Four movies haven't been good, right? On the other hand, the Superman movies have been terrible, and this guy is supposed to come in and fix all of that. No, it's the same thing. It's the same side of the coin.
No, hold on. What you saying? So I'm supposed to be worried about Fantastic Four. Now you can say Jurassic Park, fine, okay, sure, I'll give you that.
Jurassic Park, hold on, Parker. Those Jurassic movies are $1 billion franchises.
No,
each movie.
I'll give you that, though, right? Hold on. But my point was this: I'm not gonna put that same effort and energy behind the Fantastic Four, though. You want to say Jurassic Park? Oh, they might have something to worry about with that. they established themselves, solidified themselves with brand blockbuster.
So
right?
hold on, before you solidify, let's recognize that Dre is here. What's good, Dre?
Dre is about to speak.
How you doing, brother? It's good to see my man Dre out there. He supports the show too. Yes, Dre's here. You saved Parker from hurting himself. Go ahead, Parker. Now,
no. But what I'm saying is this. So, Jurassic Park, yeah, okay, fine, right? Star Wars of dinosaurs, right? Whatever, right? Okay, I give you that all day, right? But I'm not putting that on the same. I'm not putting Fantastic Four in the same class as that. So I'll take my chance with Superman against Fantastic Four any day and twice on Sundays. So yeah.
All right. So Parker, what actually is our bet with Superman? Because we really didn't commit to one.
How about you want to do it right now? I'm going to show right now.
You
ready? You ready?
All right.
$20 cash out, right? No blood, no foul, right?
All right.
Superman at the end will do better than the Fantastic Four. Not saying on weekend, but overall, when they all done, who grossed the most worldwide when they're done out the theaters? It will be Superman taking the lead. What's up? What say you? Right?
I take the bet thee! Let's go!
Okay, there we go.
All right, I'll take that bet. Oh, Bean! Let's go! I say the Fantastic
Parker,
Four about to stop a mud hole in this jabroni. Go ahead, Big Money.
Parker, I ain't trying to shit on your parade or nothing. Like I am a huge fan of Superman and DC. But bruh, it's just they've been so shitty these last fucking 10, 15 years.
Wait a minute,
no, Parker, listen to me. I really want them to bring that character back. I really do. I want a Superman game. I want everything Superman, but for this, first of all, I'm just dead on the suit. I'm dead on the suit. Now, I know that has nothing to do with the movie. I'm dead on the suit. I know that has nothing to do with the movie.
Go ahead. Let me know when you're done, Big Money, because you know what's coming next.
Yes,
right?
yes, sir. I just want this one. I just don't want you to get me wrong. I want this movie to be good, but bruh, it's just, man, I don't know how they just been. Warner Brother is just so shitty at dealing with DC, bro. They've been shitty.
It's bad. It's bad.
With DC,
it's
bro.
bad all over.
Hold on, Big Money. I gotta stop you. So
now
I gotta stop you.
They about to fight, brother. Here they go.
Now, in reference to Ricky Brown's bet, it's not my bet. Superman will do better than Jurassic Park. It's against Fantastic Four that has more question marks than like Superman. We're gonna be real. I'm just saying. So maybe with the Deadpool effect, let's see, can that translate over to Fantastic Four? Can they carry the baton over? I don't know. They might stumble, but we'll wait and see.
Now, Lavon, would you like to read what Dre put in the chat, please? I'd appreciate it, brother.
Sure.
It's the last one, Lavon, in case you're not paying attention.
I see what he's saying, Dre. But go ahead, Lavon.
Superman
has a sting on it. As a matter of fact, the whole DC universe, excluding the Joker, has an awful smell on it.
And read
that,
and before that, Moby said Snyder's Superman was trash. Man, shout out to Moby.
I like the Man of Steel.
Come on now. Okay, this is a big though, but also I will point out that Batman, Matt Reeves' Batman was a solid movie, so that wasn't trash.
Yeah, it was.
I was just saying, so like,
Burial says Matt Reeves' Batman was good.
It was good, but not great. Okay, you know, he can never be Keaton. He can never be Ben Affleck, but he did all right, I guess.
Yeah, it wasn't.
He's too skinny, you know. But anyway, let me round out the top 10 here before we get into our superhero monopoly.
One thing, Ray, don't just say the number 4 movie. Don't say the name.
Yeah. Now, Deadpool and Wolverine number 1, Alien Romulus number 2, number 3, It Ends With Us. Number 4, I can't say because it has to do with stuff. Number 5, Twisters. Number 6, The Forge. And I'm going to get into The Forge. Number 7, the movie that I saw last week was Blink Twice. Number 8, Despicable Me. Number 9, Afraid. And number 10, Inside Out 2, which will never, ever leave the top 10 anymore. Now, this movie here that I want to talk about is The Forge. Now, The Forge is like a gospel Christian church movie. I went with my church. We went to go see it. All right, it's called The Forge. It cost $5 million to make, and it made $16 million.
You're seeing commercials for that movie.
Well, they don't usually pump up, church movies like that unless some guy in a dress named Medea is in it. So
I was about to say,
Rick. You took out a loan to make that movie, Rick.
So yeah. So it was a. Let me tell you something. A lot of movies I remember I used to watch with my grandmother were like feel good movie. My grandmother was a deep Christian. So this movie cost only $5 million.
Rick, I'm gonna have to stop you because we just got a super chat from
did?
Iron Mike. Parker got a point. Superman got about 3 bad movies, but Fantastic Four ain't got one good movie in 30 years. Is he telling the truth? Is he lying?
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to say thank you for the super chat, Iron Mike. I would say that. And I would say that Superman has had bad movies the last 35 years. So that's what I would say. So, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, not only that, we have J-Dub is in the chat here. Shout out to J-Dub, ladies and gentlemen. He is a supporter of the show. Yes, he hates Xbox. Yes, he says terrible things on Twitter, but that's a good brother. Listen, man, J-Dub was the first person to ever tweet this show out when we first started going live. He was the first one to ever do it. So we appreciate him for doing that. And we welcome that. And we got to talk about that tribute show, J-Dub. Everybody talking, but we ain't did nothing yet. But anyway, back to The Forge. Went to go see this with church. Even took my kids to it. It's funny, right? Because I told my kids we're going to the movies, right? Hey, we going to the movie. Yeah, Dad, we going to the movies. So they think that,
J-Dub just brought a super chat in, just stopping by to show my support, brothers.
My man, we appreciate that, brother. He's a millionaire. He is. Shout out to J-Dub. J-Dub showing support. Pound Town Gamer. He said Xbox is down bad.
J-Dub. Hey, J-Dub, you listen to the show, like this whole show supposed to be about movies, TV, but Ricky trying to slip him in, right? He'll try to slip a joke in about PlayStation, and then when I try to come back and add it, he'll be like, come on, brother, with this the TV show stuff. Come on, brother, come on.
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a second. The Rick doesn't do that. What do you mean?
Yeah, right.
So anyway, the boys are excited. We're going to the movies. Hey, guys, get in the shower. We're going to the movies. So they amped up. So they think we probably go see Alien or, something like that. And then they're like, what are we going to see? I was like, a Christian movie. Man, they started pulling up their cell phones. They was mad as hell. They was like, man, we going to see this church movie. We don't want to see this church movie. But I said, hey, listen, let's go see it. And it was a good movie, man. It make you feel nice and warm in the inside. And it's brothers, too, so it was good. And it was like basically this guy, somebody hit his son. Hit his son in the car. A drunk driver killed him. So this guy was mad. It almost ended his marriage. And he really
another super chat from J-Dub. I'm sorry that I had to stop you. Ricky be throwing PS5 slander on the low big money.
I already know, bro. That's
not true. We appreciate your super chat, J-Dub, but you guys are lying at a man talking about a church movie. You know where y'all going. Yeah. I wouldn't stay out in the lightning storm, you two jabronis. So listen. So anyway, the guy's son died in a car accident. And he really wanted vengeance on this guy that killed his son. He blamed his wife. He blamed himself. He blamed everybody. And this brother was going down the bad path. So he met a kid who was like a fake Tupac in Poetic Justice, walking around with his hat backwards and stuff. And, he was, looking for a job in places and stuff like that. And nobody would accept him because he was like a troubled young man, mad because his father left him and stuff. And we got a lot of stuff going on out there. I don't even know what's going on. I hear the sound. It's usually the super chats or new subscribers. So anyway, long story short, this man would disciple people. He would bring them into the Lord, pray for them, and then they would grab somebody, they would disciple them and bring them into the Lord. And one of the moments in the movie that got me, and I was like, wow, is the main character asked one of the guys, where do you come from? Where did you start your discipling at? He said, where do we know you? Where does he know you from? And he was like, he was kind of choked up about it. And he said, I'm the guy that he met that killed his son when I hit him in the car. because they formed this whole meeting where they would get together and stuff. And the first guy he ever mentored was the guy that killed his son, and that was deep.
Cold.
Because
Cold-blooded.
cold, bro, I couldn't do that. Oh my God. Well, maybe with prayer I could. But I'm just saying.
All right.
Briarios!
Marvel will make a comeback with the X-Men trilogy. Ooh.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Briarios is giving us Monday. We appreciate it, brother. We appreciate it. But
open that chat, Rick. What you just said, I believe the X-Men could add probably more substance than Avengers could, though, with the storytelling. If done right, I'd say that. Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, but
tell us more about the Forge, brother. Tell us more.
Well, hey, if I was to give this a score out of 10, I would give it a 9.5.
Okay,
this is a great movie, bro. Very rarely do you find any movies without flaws. I mean, there's like The Color Purple, there's The Second Godfather, there's who else we have out there? The Empire Strikes Back. I think Casino is almost a perfect movie. Now, there are some perfect movies out here, but again, this movie I thought was the perfect. There was no cursing or anything like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The way that they was talking about this guy and how he was a good person, I was like, dude, there was a SA hidden behind this somewhere. This guy done some kind of bro. Batman. I was waiting for it. I was like, bro, it's all pumping up. I said, you don't want to get too happy. I'm like, yo, this is a good brother. And I was like, bro, there's a Diddy moment around the corner with this dude. He gonna be cheating on his wife or something. But no, none of that happened. I was like, thank God. Because, like, man, I would have been disappointed because, man, oh, man, this movie was good. And I thought that it was going to get a bad, one of those Diddy moments. But it didn't. And I thank God for that. But it was good. It was good. It was good. It was
They
good.
got the name of the director. Can you see the name of the director?
I absolutely can tell
Tyler
you.
Perry.
No, it is not. It is Alex Kendrick. Alex Kendrick is the director. Believe it or not, it's a white dude. And,
yeah, I was just about to ask, is he white or black?
he's
What difference that make?
Well, because it's all black cast. That's why. Yeah. It's all black cast.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So his name is Alex Kendrick, and he's directed movies like Flywheel, Facing the Giants, Fireproof, Courageous. I mean, as you can see, these aren't big blockbuster movies. War Room. He makes a lot of church-going movies. Life March, Show Me the Father, Overcomer. So this guy's probably going to heaven because he makes, nice movies. But, shout out to him. Hey, listen, Alex Kendrick, job well done. Job well done. I love the way that job well done. Job well done. We had a movie with an all-black cast. Nobody got shot. Nobody got killed. Nobody was dealing drugs. So
it wasn't no trauma baiting.
No, not at all. And I thought it was a good movie. So that is my piece for the weekend box office. That is the movie I've seen. Starting now, going forward, I would like everybody who can afford to or even steal a box office movie, if you can guys watch it and bring it to the table, and then we can talk about it. Just let me know before we go live what movie you saw, because then I'll go and see it, and then we can all talk about it, because I like to interject you guys into the weekend box. I know that's kind of like my thing, but I do like to see when you guys see it too. It creates a better conversation, and I just think that's what we're all about here, is to have good conversation.
Hey, well, let me say this. YouTube, y'all something else. We can't even mention number 4. That is crazy, but that's some of that stuff. That guidelines, they got to go over their guidelines, man, because that's getting kind of crazy.
It is.
That's getting crazy there.
It's nuts. I can't say anything, so I don't want to. We got shadow banned 2 weeks in a row, and it hurt our viewership. So that's why.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That sucks. So now there is one more thing, and I don't want to dominate the conversation here. I hate to get all what's the name here on you. There was another article that I pulled up that I wanted to talk about with you guys. This is the first time we see Superman in truth. Henry Cavill admitted his Superman Man of Steel is superior to even Christopher Reeve's version in one area. I saw that, and obviously I thought of Parker when I saw it, and I was like, hey, what is this talking about? And basically it goes into, it says Superman word, the word might not only invoke a sense of impassionate optimism, but also signifies morality and hope in the world devoid of any. So basically, they're saying that Christopher Reeves, there is one thing that Henry Cavill's Superman did better. Now, in the eyes of Cavill, in the eyes of Henry Cavill, the external nerd, his version of Superman was so much more than. And I got to click the article. I don't remember all of this being here, but the point is, now a lot of people bang on me, well, Parker mostly, and say that I give a lot of Superman hate. It's not true. It's just that being an 80s baby, when we saw Christopher Reeve's Superman, we thought that was the best Superman of all time. And then, anybody's going to get scrutinized that comes in and tries to play that character. So to prove that I just don't hate Superman at all, which I don't. I'm a Batman guy, so there's always the rivals there of who is freaking running the DC Comics branch, and it's Batman. He's carrying it on his back. Hell, Harley Quinn's doing better than Superman right now, if you want to call it around that. So, they're saying an all-around superhero experience, that's what works, that's what comics offer us. Though it's very glossy, colored, infused pages, the readers get transported into worlds of the universe never traveled before, sights and experiences never seen or had, and adventures one can only dream of. So, basically, there are things that Henry Cavill's Superman did very well. I thought, the only problem I really had with his suit, I thought it was too dark. His Superman suit. Now, I'm not telling him to put on those bright freaking underoos, but I just thought it was a little bit darker than the suit be, but I get it. With those guys involved, they wanted to be that it was Superman taking place in the real world, kind of like they did with Batman Begins in that trilogy. So, I know I play around and say that Man of Steel was a bad movie and all that other stuff, but no, it was a good movie. But when I say bad, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, it's where the
Sorry.
I got the freaking virus.
Hey, and then another thing too, Rick, what happened to Reeves, man, it kind of let all of us down. Like we was like, oh, this is Superman, and he paralyzed. Like it's, and then they got a new documentary coming out about that, bruh. It's like if you are from the 80s, man, we feel so much in love with that. The Superman 1 and Superman 2, oh my God. Oh my God.
They were the best comic book movies ever. Like those, they were.
If you're from the 80s, you can remember when your father took you to the show to see that. You remember that day. It was that damn good. And then what happened to him,
actually, I wouldn't. I don't remember that because Superman came out in 78. That was before I was born. You old MFer. So
that's what I would see with my dad.
My daddy, we watched it on HBO. Okay.
Let me say this. Now, Big Money, I gotta stop you.
Well, I gotta stop you because Levon pay the bills.
All right, so this is from Iron Mike. The problem with X-Men, people been complaining about the MCU being woke. Ain't nothing more DEI and woke than X-Men.
Ooh.
32 Mike, all of them.
Ooh, shout out to Iron Mike. Shout out to Iron Mike.
Now,
shout out to Iron Mike.
Big Man, I gotta stop you. For one,
we gonna stop you.
You don't have the right.
Whoa!
To acknowledge Superman.
Whoa!
Because you're a poser for one.
Oh!
And two, super. Like I would say, Christopher Reeves embodies, the Superman for the comic book. That's why he's so beloved. He the characteristics more so than Henry Cavill. Remember this, Rick. DC made Henry Cavill, so he might want to put respect on. Superman's name.
I think also there's a bit of recency bias that comes into it as well. Like, so we have the same thing over here, like where who's everyone's favorite James Bond, right? Is it Sean Connery? Is it Pierce Brosnan?
I'm a Roger Moore. I'm a Roger Moore man.
Exactly.
I'm a Roger Moore man, bro.
It's a generational thing.
I like my man. I like the Scottish guy. The feel of a shoot. To me, he was
Sean Connery.
Yeah, there he is. Shield of a shoot.
See, that's the only thing I hold against Sean Connery. He's not really. Yeah, he's from where he's
Scotland.
from.
He's from Scotland.
Yeah, he's from Scotland. Like, come on, bro. Stop.
Wait, he has the accent. Okay, just leave him alone.
Yeah,
it's all right.
My thing with this, like he really, the two Supermans. Reeves is a much better Superman actor than Henry Cavill, but the Man of Steel, seeing more of a believable Superman movie in our current time with the other actors and people associated with it, though. But like I said, he was doing movies like Immortal, though. Come on, Henry Cavill. know your place, right? Without Man of Steel, he wouldn't be getting his gig.
Those
are some facts, Rick. Look at a lot of his movies credits before that though. You go to
the one problem I had with Henry Cavill, besides his suit being too dark, the hairline's a little messed up. He's got to have the curl. You know what I'm saying? He never had it. You know, and I thought that was disappointed. The hair police is after this nigga. You know what I mean? He came out there with the bad hair, and then they made it no better with James Gunn putting a wig on that Clark Kent. I mean, bruh.
Okay, maybe that dude that they got to play General Zod, he was a great Zod, bro. I'm not gonna lie, he was a great Zod, man.
It goes like what you're saying though, like the other actors, incorporated in Man of Steel, like made it more believable though, with the Kryptonians, all that stuff, with the government and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan likes to make everything's real.
You
know what I mean?
Yes.
And he doesn't like too many practical effects. But Superman is a fantastical character. We're talking about an alien with a fucking a messiah complex. You understand what we're talking about here? So like he's going to play it up that way, and then they build everything around it. Like it shouldn't. Superman is supposed to be. I don't think he does well when he's like too gritty. He's supposed to be like freedom, justice, and the American way.
Yeah. That's always the model. Yeah, so he's been like.
They stopped doing that American way thing. They stopped saying that. They stopped saying that.
But yeah.
I can't say. I don't want to say nothing. Okay, that's not political, by the way.
Oh God, Thriller Ali, you're hurting the Rick's feelings. He said, "I know you don't like it, but Dean Cain's Superman was pretty good. It was a good show."
I don't even know who
listen,
that is.
Oh God,
I remember the show.
He was a Hawaiian Superman, and he was.
Oh, I grew up on that as well.
Man, what is wrong? Listen, first of all, let's call it what it is. The best Clark Kent to me was Tom Welling. Like he was the.
Oh come on! Now I agree with you.
Smallville, yes, he was the best. Like bro, and he had the best Lex Luthor too, bro.
Yeah, they did. They did.
That Lex was believable. You're like, oh man, it was.
Father was no joke either, though, right? Remember Lex?
Yeah, his father was no joke. Yeah, you're
right.
Yeah,
Lionel Luthor. Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah, Lionel Luthor was a beast. So yeah, listen, that whole Superman universe, that was what we call the shit. I love it.
And I'm gonna say this: Otto got in common. They were all better Superman actors than Henry Cavill.
Oh man, wait a minute! Now you're throwing Cavill under the bus. That was your boy a few years ago.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm going by this article. Yeah, but listen, we made DC made Henry Cavill.
Oh man,
Iron Mike. Listen, bruh. When they was about to freeze him, bruh, and put him in that Phantom Zone, when he was talking to Laura, I will find him, Laura. I will find him! Oh my God!
Yes. I'm saying, I'll stand on business and say this. Man of Steel was a really good Superman movie. I stand on
it. It was. Listen, I like. Look, we like fucking with you saying that to get you mad and get you say, check this out, right? Check this out. We like getting you hyped up, bro. That's the fun part of this show is getting Parker hyped up. Check this out, right? You know what I'm saying? When he get all amped up, that's good. Listen, that equals ratings. So that's just what it is. So listen, before we lay down the Superman topic, anybody anything else to say before Levon moves on? Because I've been dominating.
I said Superman trash. Can we go?
Man. Woo, buddy. Red Lion says
also, Ricky, in future, can you pronounce Henry Cavill as Cavill, not Cavill? You're making him sound like some sort of French villain. I don't like it.
He's an Englishman. My bad. He's an Englishman like yourself. Bro, these Englishmen, boy.
No, it's just the language.
Bro, listen, they look out for their own, don't you? Now, I talk about everybody else, but Mr. Cavill, the British bum. Now this guy is sitting up here saluting their flag, bam, 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 and then everything's all great.
I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know.
Oh, my bad, man.
How about I call him this? How about this? How about he's the worst Superman since the one from Superman Returns?
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay. How about this, baby? I'll call him Henry Cavill. Okay, you happy? Here we go.
Oh my God, Cavill.
Next topic, Levon. This is making me sick.
All right.
Ricky's favorite Superman was Nicolas Cage.
I'm going to let Parker steer the ship because Parker has a comic book topic that he's been telling us about. Doomsday.
Actually, be honest, actually, it was Manhattan's topic. And I never even read that book.
All right, we're giving you the reins. Come on, then.
Well, we're giving you the reins.
Land it.
I'm good. I mean, that's not my topic, though.
You pussy. Oh, fuck.
I'm just saying. Like,
I got it. Okay, this is why the Rick does what he does, because I'm the MFing man. So anyway, this took place before the fucking Watchmen comic. Basically, this is like the sequel to it, and I didn't know that at first until I read issue number 1. Now I got to stop reading issue number 1 and go back and read all that Watchmen shit with with Dr. Manhattan and all that other shit. I didn't know anything about that. So now that's what I found out. So I paid $130 for the physical comic set of this freaking thing.
Pardon me?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I got angry because nobody was doing their job in the comic book department. So the Rick says, I'm standing on business because nobody wants to do their job. I'll take care of the comic department. So I went and bought this stupid comic book that cost me $130-something. And then I took food out of my kid's mouth. But this was a 12-issue series. It was cool. It came in a nice hard piece of plastic. Pause. So anyway, this came out 6 years ago. That's probably why I had to pay so much goddamn money for it. This came out 6 freaking years ago, right? And it was after the New 52 started. And basically, this is where Dr. Manhattan is pulling all the strings, because this happened actually before the Watchmen. Now, it's a sequel to the Watchmen, like I said, with Jeff Johns was he's the writer of this. Jeff Johns wrote this whole comic, and it's fire. So I'm going back to the Watchmen because of that. And let me tell you something, man. Some of the things that I like about this one, it was after that alien invasion and the Watchmen. If anybody watched that, because the way this thing starts here, it starts where the people are outside of what's this guy's name? I wrote his name down so I wouldn't forget it. His name is it was after the attack, and they're all outside of the mob storms. Andrea Ovides. He's the guy that started this stuff. This is back in 1985. For 85, he caused a whole bunch of people to get killed and shit. So now this whole comic takes place in 1992. So now I'm reading along, and it's almost like trying to watch flashbacks and shit like that, or reading flashbacks and all that. So this is focused on the Watchmen's universe, but because it's the Superman, because now I only read one issue. How do I know Doomsday's coming? Because on the freaking comic book, when you pull it out of the case, it shows the Superman symbol and it has a clock. And basically time's running out, I guess, for when Doomsday's going to come. So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, this is what it is. So she went to cell 31. Her name is Erica Manson. And she's looking for her son. And her husband's in jail, too. So the husband's in jail. His name's Marcus. So these guys, they came to break her out of jail. And, she wants to go get her son, but Marcus is in this jail cell, and he's a beast. So he's pretending that he can't fight. And then she sees it, she's like, yo, Marcus, enough pretending. So then this guy starts whooping everybody's ass in the room and shit. So then, Marcus is off. She told him to quit, going around all other stuff. So then they go down into the sewer. And then Erica's still crying about her son. And then that's when they said that only Dr. Manhattan can save the world. And then you see Pete Ross, obviously from the DC universe. You see Pete Ross. And then in this damn, I done spoiled it. So what you see Ma and Pa Kent in a car, and it crashes and they die. And then what happens next is Superman wakes up from a dream. Clark Kent. He's Clark Kent at the time. And then he tells them that he's never had a nightmare before. Superman said, I never had a nightmare before. And he had a nightmare of his parents dying when this car crashed. And I thought that was crazy that he said that.
Rick, I got a question.
Shoot.
Is that Lois in the bed with him? Because they called her Lois.
Yes, it is Lois.
That's Lois?
Yes.
Shit.
Yep, that's Lois. So that is Lois Lane, and he tells her, yo, I never had a nightmare before. And I'm like, oh shit, yo, that's crazy. So
hey, man, they making Lois Lane out of a little skank, man, ain't they?
Yeah, well, Lois
been sleeping with she done been with Batman. Got lied,
hey,
Lord.
I ain't been with Lois Lane.
These hoes ain't loyal. Hey, what do you want from me? Listen. So again, because nobody wanted to take the mantle of the comic department, the Rick did it himself. So if you guys want to freshen up on issue 2, I can give you the rundown on that, but I am going to have to go back and get the whole Watchmen case, which was actually expensive. So I'm going to have to go back and get that too. And god dang, I already have a problem collecting toys and shit. I don't want to have it start having a comic problem. I can't afford
it. Hold up. No, but saying you already got a subscription to that though.
Yeah, I do, but I wanted the hard shit because I like the way that it came. It was nice, all 12 issues in that box, and it had the Superman art, the symbol in the back with the clock. And I was like, yo, I want this. So, that's what happened. I'm psyched. I can't wait to go and keep reading. Listen, this is definitely comics that I'm going to bring into the bathroom when I'm taking a dump instead of my cell phone. So that is.
But you know what? I think they kind of messed up the what do you call them, the Watchmen.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like when that movie came out, that movie wasn't good. I know it's people out there that probably like it. That's true to the comics. They like that. And then when they came out with the HBO TV series, oh my god! Like, bro, I think they messed that up. Trying to bring them to like to the movies and to TV, they messed that up. They messed it up badly. So. Man. Only place you might see their fans is in the comics, but their movies and their TV, they bomb with that.
Yeah, but like I said, bro, I thought the comic was good, and now I'm gonna read more into it. Hopefully, Parker will contribute to his part of the show and bring us some comics that we can read. And
listen. To be fair. That was Manhattan. He said put some articles in for the Doomsday.
Well, guess what? Manhattan's not here. Superman's your guy. You should have had some kind of. You telling me you don't remember this comic? Did you ever buy it?
No, I never bought the one that I was.
Oh, daddy!
The one I was going to start with was Superman 75 and 82. That was my original one I was starting with. Superman 75 and 82.
All right, talk about Superman 75 and 82. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay.
Oh my God!
Look, come on, break now.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Why?
I'm disappointed. I thought
all right, hold up, Parker. Just talk about Superman 75 and 82. Let's start that right now.
I ain't gonna waste nobody's time.
No. I think the audience would like to hear this.
He's put him on spot.
Like to hear this.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. All right, everybody. Parker will drop it in the general, and we will all read.
I already did,
and we'll come back to it.
Next week.
Yeah, we'll come back the next week.
Yeah.
And we're all going to take part in it like a family, like a panel does. We're going to do things the right way going forward, okay? I hate to have to do everything around here, but...
I still got these books too, Rick, by the way. I got the issue 82, the Chrome one.
And
it's hard to find.
I'm going to probably do a review. Like my next video review will be on this Doomsday Clock. I'll show you the box set that I bought. That I probably paid too much money for it. But hey,
and I was gonna say this too, Rick. Also, after this Superman stuff, I could come back probably a week or two, whatever, and do the Doomsday, Superman Doomsday Hunts and Prey. It was a rematch of the creature that killed Superman.
So that's what I think we should do a comic. We should go by issue, like we do things by episode. It's a lot easier to watch a show than to actually read a comic book. Just letting you guys know that, because it's you got to first of all reading a comic book. Believe it or not, you got to use your imagination. You can't just look at it and the pictures are moving for you when you watch TV. That's a little different. All I'm saying is I enjoyed reading it, but now it's going to cost me more money.
Your own interpretation.
As you're doing a book report, right? Obviously, you're going to summarize.
Bro, I had to write the shit down because I knew I wouldn't be able to retain it with that and worrying about what Eric, Evan, and Ethan need for school and shit. So I had to write the shit down. All right.
Now, for me though, with Superman 75 and 82, I read this comic countless times and stuff, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so that, but
is this Superman at his best, or to tell us?
I mean, Superman. Hey, well, we do talk about you'll understand the anchor that is Superman, though, right? We do this next week.
Okay. Nigga do tell. All right. So Levon, where we going now?
All right, Quinten Tarantino, basically addressed, I guess, some of the rumors about the scrap film, The Movie Critic. He was in a podcast with Bill Maher. You might know him from Real Time with Bill Maher. You might watch it.
Politically incorrect.
Yeah. So, hold up. Let me bring it here right now. So, Tarantino did not confirm any of the reports that The Movie Critic is dead. He didn't confirm any of the reported progress on the film, including casting, was valid either. In fact, Tarantino went so far as to say one of the casting rumors was more of a statement about fans psychologically than an actual scoop. So, that's pretty much it.
Well, let me ask you guys something. Does anybody still watch Quentin Tarantino movies? Are you still and cited for his movies to come out. Anybody? Put up a poll.
No, I like his movies. I like his movies when they come out. I like his because he's real particular about what he do, and his dialogue in his movies be really good. So yeah, and he only come out with a movie like once every 5 to 6 years. So
something like that.
Psychology.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that twisted nerve and that freaking what's the name? That was crazy. Old girl whistling with missing an eye and everything. Kill Bill. That was those. Probably,
Kill Bill. Yeah,
those are probably my 2 favorite Quentin Tarantino movies. Was like Kill Bill. Pulp Fiction was. it was all right. I didn't have a problem with Pulp Fiction.
To be honest, though, I feel like the hype around it is because like he's always said he'll only do 10 movies, and I think we're getting close to like his final. He's I
was gonna say, and he old.
Like,
Did y'all like Django? Did anyone of y'all like Django?
Who didn't like Django?
Yeah, I saw Teddy in that movie.
Oh, I saw Teddy in that movie.
Oh,
Don't tell me, Samuel Jackson. Yeah, Candyland.
That's all. My man Teddy. Calvin, like, bro. We got some. Listen, we got brothers like that, like back here, that act like that. You know what I'm saying? He's done more than 10 movies already.
Hey man, you know what? I used to have a prejudice against stuff like that because the first time I witnessed that is like when The Color Purple came out. I could have swore it was a black director, but when I found that it was Steven Spielberg, I was like, "What the hell?"
Hey, you know what that line that Public Enemy said in one of their songs? They said, "We ain't got jazz, rock, rapping to lose, but a bunch of fat ladies left singing the blues." He said they took everything from us. And that, bro, Chuck D is kind of looking like that. Now, Tarantino, he's Iron Mike. He said Tarantino is okay. He said it's okay to, I can't see that because it's a damn heart in a way. He said dog shit. He overrated. Oh, man. Yeah, he said you know who else is overrated as a director? I hate to see it. Hate to say it. Who's that guy? Jordan Peele? Is he the dude that made Nope and the rest of those? Yeah. Come on. That's Vaughn's guy. Bro, he's a little overrated. Let's be honest here. Come on, can we?
No, I just hate when they compare him to what's the one old white dude from the 40s? He was making all those horror movies.
Hitchcock?
Yeah, when they compare him, I was like, hold on now, y'all. Y'all got the y'all got the feel right there now.
I used to watch that fat fucker sitting up there. He was an Englishman too, bad man, wasn't he? Isn't he one of your people?
Well, what can I tell you, brother?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he'd be sitting up there with his big ass. This hell film is about me eating a bacon sandwich. He's sitting up there. Big ass.
Well, you know what, Batman? I grew up on Benny Hill, so I can't.
Come on. Because he had the girls. Yeah, he had the girls. So yes, Iron Mike is right.
My brother in Christ. That's hilarious.
Iron Mike said, yes, Peele is overrated too. Thank you. Now, I'm going to say something.
Oh, okay.
Hideo Kojima is also overrated. Can we agree?
No.
I agree to disagree. I will not get into this conversation with you. This is exactly what Big Money said.
He is no Todd Howard.
What?
we got okay. So we got other topics here.
Yeah, what do we got here?
Let's talk about the Spider-Man 4 rumor production updates. May reveal when can we expect movie to swing into theaters. So this is from comicbookmovie.com. So yeah, I'm just letting you guys know where this article came from.
Can you tell me what Spider-Man 4 we're talking about? Garfield or Tobey Maguire?
This is MCU.
Garfield and Maguire is more likely to return for Secret Wars. So there's that. It's probably gonna be
Tom Hardy.
him.
Tom Holland. He's an Englishman. The Brits are taking over. It's the fucking Beatles back here. What the hell's going on?
And also, Kevin Feige seems like he had some disagreements when it comes to the overall plot, with the latter hoping to scale the multiverse elements back for a smaller story. Rothman, meanwhile, is said to want to capitalize on No Way Home success by bringing Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back as the respective takes on Peter Parker.
Absolutely. Why wouldn't you?
So the No Way Home director John Watts will not return to helm the next film. Several filmmakers have been rumored to be in talks to take over, including Justin Lin, Fast and the Furious, Cabins of Wood director, and some director for Batgirl and Miss Marvel.
What, Batgirl, the film that never got released?
Yeah.
Desperate times. Yes. Desperate times.
Well, you know why it didn't get released because.
And we have the best in the business working towards whatever story might be. Holland said in a recent interview, but until we cracked it, we have a legacy to protect. Holland explained the third movie was so special in many ways that we need to make sure we do the right thing.
Yo, now Iron Mike says something interesting here. Iron Mike says, speaking of overrated, these Spider-Man movies need to go ahead and pack it up. Wow.
No,
man.
You tripping now.
Big Money, you do realize, Big Money, before you go on a rant, Big Money, you do realize Sony doesn't own Spider-Man. I understand you're a PlayStation
Hey, bro, you quit saying that, brother. They own half of it. They own half of them. So what? They own half of them.
They do not.
When Marvel was going broke, if it wasn't for Sony, they wouldn't even be here.
Really?
So they gave it.
Well, hold on. Contrary to popular belief, I do believe it was Warner Brothers who bailed them out with the Blade movie. So
No, they did.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Under New Line Cinema, you might want to do your homework on it.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. When they needed money quick, they went to a little bit of everybody because they sold off the X-Men, they sold off of Spider-Man. That's what really started. Now, I'm not saying that who you just say?
Warner Brothers. Yeah, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, hold up, I forgot something. I forgot something, guys. Big Money. Hold up. So this could be Tom Holland's final, Spider-Man movie,
and it should be.
Praise God. Praise God.
Hey, it's real out here. What's going on?
Hey, no, Spider-Man. Bro, y'all need
we've got,
to
we've got 8 movies.
Whoa! Shout out to Big Sal. Big Sal said no PS5 Pro news. Nope, this is a comic book movie show. We will not be mentioning anything that has to do with Sony PlayStation. However, Sony does not own the Spider-Man character. They only have his rights when it comes to movies. Oh, by the way, they sold the merchandise because they were bankrupt.
Okay, so listen, I'll say about the Spider-Man movie. To be fair, not really to write at home about.
Yeah, bro, Parker, I think you're right because we got 9 votes in so far. And we got 10 votes in now. And
he's probably the worst Spider-Man actor, too. In the movies,
bruh, y'all tripping, bruh. Y'all tripping.
Yes,
all those Spider-Man movies was golden.
Which ones?
Give voted on the poll. This is This is a poll, YouTube. This is a comic book poll.
Hold on. Listen, did every last one of those movies make over $1 billion? Because I believe they did.
Every single one.
Let's check and see.
And don't account for inflation, Big Money.
I don't even. I can't even spell inflation.
Wait, say that. Wait, whoa, Big Money, say that again.
I said, what you talking about the joke I said, or
yeah, something you said about made $1 billion. What was it? I couldn't hear you.
He said all the Spider-Man movies made $1 billion.
I think all those Spider-Man movies made over $1 billion. Check and see.
The Sony ones?
Yeah,
there's only been Sony ones.
No, bro. No, that's not true.
Check and see.
Because the MCU ones are considered the MCU ones made $1 billion, but the ones that Sony had, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 and the Tobey Maguire ones.
You know which one I'm talking about with Tom Holland, bruh. Stop.
My God.
Jesus.
Okay, you do realize that those are the MCU ones. That is the Marvel universe.
They made over $1 billion.
Not the first one, but the last two.
One of them.
No, not the first one. The last two did.
No, check it. I bet you it did. Check and see.
Okay.
That's irrelevant. I mean, as far as the story,
it made $880.2 million in the box office. Spider-Man: Homecoming, that was the first one back in 2017.
Well, that's more. I bet you that's more than anything, y'all. Boy, you better be glad y'all.
More than anything, what? Whoa! More than anything, what? Call this thing's bluff. What are you talking about?
I'm about to say something about the Halo TV show, but
we talk.
Really? Nothing to do with that,
man. Somebody's lost his touch.
Would you shut up? Ain't nobody arguing with you.
Oh man, he want a cat bad, boy. Ooh, he can't help himself. Poor Big Money.
Many people
jumping in with Rick, and that don't have nothing to do with it. Shut up, man. Jesus.
You realize that 880 million is nowhere near a billion.
But these two guys carried the Spider-Man for it to be someone like a Tom Holland to star in these movies.
Thank you, Dark Lord Fusion. Ricky is right. Thank you. So that being said, let's take a little intermission here and show that Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. Anybody want to see this?
Why not? Why not?
Let's say, Levon likes it. You got Sonic the Hedgehog pajamas on here.
Well, this was a Nico topic, so yeah.
Where is that greedy jabroni anyway?
I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea.
This is what happens.
I asked him, are you going to be here on the show tomorrow? And he said maybe, but that's all I heard about that. But let's just play the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer.
It's already playing, brother. It's already playing.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
All right. Just like Pornhub on the phone. It's already playing.
Is it muted?
It's muted.
Ricky.
Can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. So check this out. So anyway, you got Sonic here, right? His blue jabroni. I always like Knuckles anyway because he flies and he's a chinchilla. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this Tails thing, I don't know. He's kind of disabled, so we gotta like him. So,
man, that's Sonic's buddy or whatever. Sonic's
I bet he is. He still has the Mickey Mouse gloves on. This is funny because they do, I believe, in the video games, don't they end up working with Knuckles for real anyway? Like I remember,
they become like a trio.
Knuckles, the kid that joins the team.
Yeah, they did join. Whoa, damn, he done broke Knuckles' arm. Damn. All right, now Sonic. Okay, he's a hero. Whoop Tails' ass.
Look, money.
Damn, he about to choke
slam. Shadow is that nigga.
Bro, he just choke slammed Sonic. Hey, listen, these three motherfuckers got a problem. This motherfucker just came out of nowhere on some fucking Brock Lesnar shit, fucking these little animals up. Who is this nigga? Is he in a video game too? This motherfucker here they call Shadow?
Yeah, Shadow. Shadow has been the Sonic video game.
Hey, you gotta understand, I haven't played a Sonic game since 1992.
I know. Since
what you trying to say, Rick? Sonic a black champion? Here come Shadow.
They got to be making money. They on their third movie.
Oh yeah. They're making money.
Oh no, they've been great. They've been great success.
I mean, they're not making Mario type $2 billion, but they're all right.
They're making good enough.
I think they're making more than good enough. Oh yeah, buddy, he's got the stash back.
Oh, Jim Carrey back. Oh my god.
He don't lace up his boots unless he's getting $20 million anyway. So the movie is very expensive. But Jim Carrey is one of the highest.
You know what? I've always thrown it in the movies. And I know he played what did he play? I always wanted him to play the Joker though, man. I always thought
he played the Riddler. He did a good job as a Riddler.
I know he did. I know he played. I would rather him play the Joker though. I just think that's perfect for him. I think the Joker is perfect. He will play Joker. No, I don't.
That's not a real Joker. That's an elsewhere.
That's a
get that Joker out of here. That Joker's depressing.
But I just think that persona is made for Jim Carrey, the Joker. Yeah. I just wish he'll play that just one time.
All right, so this is December, so we got a Christmas movie. All right, we got a Christmas movie.
All right, so let's get on to the next topic here. So Marvel had like an 85 anniversary YouTube video, and basically near at the end of the video, there was an official first look of the Harrison Ford Red Hulk and next year's Captain America Brave New World, and return of the Daredevil and Daredevil Born Again, and the Dominique Thorne's High Tech Reed Williams and Ironheart, and the villainous cast, of the Thunderbolts, including, the Winter Soldier and Yelena Bavola.
Yeah, she has replaced Johansson as the Black Widow. So, are you going to read the article, Jabroni, or are you just?
That was the most important part of the article.
This is a terrible topic.
All right. Let's talk about these shows, Rick. Let's get into the Lord of the Rings. Let's talk about that. Who wants to go first?
Hold on a second. You had another article talking about Marvel quietly replacing Chris Hemsworth. I'm sorry. As
I was gonna say,
Chris Hansen.
I guess.
Yeah. Sure. I hope you are. We gonna stay on topic here, Levon? Mr. Producer is missing an article.
Yeah.
You know, Parker already made a complaint to freaking HR about you skipping over his topics here. You know.
I was trying to address that in this show. So, but anyways, there was a caption that reads behind the scene what was Thor crying sequence in Deadpool and Wolverine, an image of Ryan Reynolds and an unknown man in a motion capture grab. And behind the scene, what was Thor crying sequence in Deadpool and Wolverine? And people were speculating that basically is Thor being replaced.
To that, I would say no, because he has a contract. He just signed a new contract. He's one of the only guys that have actually signed a new contract to continue on playing Thor. In fact, I believe after one of the Thor Love and Thunder, they said Thor will return. You see that? Just like they said Star-Lord will return. So Thor is definitely getting...
Well, it turns out it wasn't Hemsworth at all.
Well, because he would have charged them to freaking, put him in there, or even yell or something. They could have used old footage. They could have. But
I thought it was old footage from Thor: The Dark World originally.
That's what I did too. I thought the same thing, but Levon's saying it's not the case. So,
Well then,
Levon has no reason.
It doesn't make sense for them to pay money just to have him show up, recreate that one scene.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why they didn't put hold on, fucker. Hold on. So is that the remember who's the guy that played Elrond in the original Lord of the Rings? He played Mr. Smith too, and the what's the name?
Hugo Weaving.
Yes. So Hugo Weaving wanted a fucking bag to come in and play the Red Skull again. And
he didn't like the character.
Yeah,
he didn't really like the character.
So they said screw that, and they went and got the dude, I think from Last of Us, or whoever it was, Walking Dead, or somebody to play.
Yeah, they got somebody else.
To play the Red Skull. It's like, yo, forget that, because he wanted like.
Didn't Chris Hemsworth have a health scare? Thought he was taking time off from acting. So
no, these Netflix shows these films ain't done so well.
Well, Chris Hemsworth lost his job as that Hulk Hogan biopic. They canceled the whole movie.
Okay.
So, he was actually bulking up. I mean, if you could believe that motherfucker get any more fit, believe it or not, it was he was working out to get to like 24-inch arms or whatever to play Hulk Hogan in the a biopic, but the whole thing got canceled. So that's what happened with that. So, we got 2 articles left, right? We got 2. We had
2 articles.
Yeah, I thought we had 2 shows we had to talk about. Don't we? We got Demon Slayer and we have
those are articles. Those are more discussions. But
listen,
Nico's here.
Don't fucking get cute around me, kid. All right, I will backslap you right in Wisconsin.
Nico's here. So Nico, you finally came here.
Yeah, Nico,
we were waiting for you.
You're here for fucking work here. And matter of fact, since Nico is here, wait, you know what? He's an anime guy. He still likes handhelds. Let's go with you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with Demon Slayer here.
Sure.
Which I boy, that guy is a bitch. The way he fucking cries, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh my yeah, like the first episode, like my sister.
I like it though.
That's a cold man. She's not a zombie or a demon, whatever the hell she was. So first, let me put up a survey. We won't say the word. You know what? Did you enjoy Demon Slayer? And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be following Demon Slayer at least until the first season. Going forward, we're going to mention 2 episodes per show, because although I thought this guy was a little crybaby, I am kind of interested in the story because my son has the video game and he said he enjoyed it. So I kind of want to see what's going on with that. Thriller Ali says,
they made a video game out for this?
Yes, they do.
Demon Slayer, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Ali, we're not going to get into that, but
All
right, so who wants to take the wheel on this Demon Slayer here?
I'll take the wheel.
All right,
the animation is pretty good. The main character is just trying to, cure his sister from being a demon, and so I like the first 2 episodes. I give them like an 8 to a 9 out of 10. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now at this point. So who wants to go next?
Let's get Nico since he just woke up.
Nico,
the animation is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. What else would I expect you to say?
I like they outfits. You know.
Oh, hold up. I'm sorry.
I love his jacket.
Hold on, Levon has a guest here. Levon, would you like to introduce your guest?
Honda, what's up, Honda?
So Honda, the power of dreams. Welcome, brother or sister. Don't know who you are or who you identify as, but we appreciate you for being here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not, and we appreciate it. So go ahead.
Yeah, I shared the show out. I did. But anyways, Nico, get back to what you were saying.
Yeah, I love the I forgot what I was gonna say, bro. I love the animation. Yeah, and the outfits, you know what I'm saying? I love his jacket. And it seems like everybody gonna have a different distinct appearance, you know what I'm saying, with their colors and jackets and all that stuff. And I love the sword play, you know. I'm a sucker for combat and action style anime, so this is gonna be good for me to watch.
How many episodes have you seen, Nico?
I watched the whole thing like a long time ago, so I've seen it already.
Alright.
So I like it though. I definitely like it.
No, it's fine.
I just looked at the first episode. It seems like I didn't see no other episode. I just seen the first episode.
You enjoy the first episode?
Yeah, it's a cooler anime. Even though I'm not even into anime at all. I'm not into it at all. But I could sit down and watch this.
Now,
I could sit down and watch
Big Money,
this.
you know what I am disappointed about? I was always told that anime has some heavies in it. I haven't seen any heavies yet. None.
Oh no.
Hey man, I got some for you.
Yeah, I'm finna say, Rick, you don't know what you talking about.
I've seen 0 heavies on what you guys have told me was out there. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Ball is here.
The heavies are they call them fan servers. That's what they call them. But anyways,
I call them heavies.
Yeah.
So now that being said, my man Tommy Bull is here. So who's next on the Demon Slayer? Parker, did you do your homework?
Did I watch Demon Slayer?
Of course.
That's the question.
Yeah,
Well,
why would anybody do their job around here, right?
I mean, on Netflix, yeah, it was pretty good. You see how, like, you see firsthand how weak this guy is.
Dog, he's terrible. But wait a minute, he's got that patch, right? And it was like his head. It's hard. It's hard. It's like, pause, by the way. But he seems like the trauma, like losing his family, coming back. Yeah, that was brutal, bro. You can never get that on an American cartoon. That was crazy.
He didn't know about the demons that come out at night, right?
But that's one of the thing, Parker. I'm glad you mentioned that. And I was going to mention that on my take. Bro, this kid is at least 14. So in 14 years, you never seen one demon? What the hell? Well, come on, bro.
Let's explain why I laid on, Ricky.
Okay, well, yeah, hopefully it does, because that's bullshit. Because let me tell you something. I know a motherfucker when I know a motherfucker. I ain't seen a demon in 42 years. You tell me I'm going to go outside and say, oh my God, my family got killed by demons. And he can smell shit too, so, you know.
Yeah, so when he went to that hut with, doing his, like, whatever, runs, making his money, whatever, the old guy said, no, come back in here, because when the demons come out, so that's why. So then when he went back, he seen all of that, though. But even though his, like, sister became, like, a demon, he wouldn't want to harm his sister.
Ooh, dang, man, don't give away no spoilers, though, Parker.
Please, that's part of it.
He only watched the first episode. That's why
I only watched the first episode. I'm sorry. Go ahead, though.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, okay. First episode that was that, and so I guess he was on the first episode. He was begging on knees, pleading and crying, like Rick was saying, not to hurt his sister. So yeah, so that was pretty much that. The world seen episode 2. You know what happens in that. So
correct me if I'm wrong. Did episode 2 end with like the where like the samurai shows up to basically exterminate his sister, but then chooses not to?
That was episode 1.
He is flames. Hey, listen. Hey, that's my nigga. Nah, he is. You'll know about it when you see it. When you see further on, because peep this. Everyone's got 10 forms. This nigga's got 11. Just know that. Just know that. Like, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah, but he's fucking flames. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. So I gave it a 9 to what I was seeing. Plus, I've seen it already before, so it's not like, oh, okay, it's something new to me. So yeah, so I would give it a 9 though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyone else to go?
Excellent.
Well, you only do the first season, right? Ricky, before I start talking, we're only gonna do the first season.
Yeah, nigga, only the first season. Relax.
Okay, well, I'm gonna explain why. If you didn't notice, they weren't allowed to go outside at night. I'm gonna just explain that they weren't allowed to go out at night, so it was something stopping the demon from doing them. I'm just only gonna say that's why he never saw a demon. As far as the first 2 episodes, I saw it when it first came out. So as far as the first 2 episodes, I ain't gonna say the second episode for you, big man. I ain't gonna run it, but when you know dang well if you saw your family get murdered like that, and you was traumatized, and some nigga flew through the woods trying to move at lightning speed, trying to kill your sister, you knew damn well, Ricky, that man was stronger than you. It's not that he weak. It's not that he weak. You know this man. He about that action.
Listen,
you clearly saw
Ty. I'm from the projects. Big Rick would have killed that nigga 3 hours ago. Before I got
Big Rick would have lost both his hands his legs if you pulled that gun up on him.
Not my father. Not happening. Okay?
That's right.
Big Rick.
You know what, Ricky? Because Big Rick wouldn't have been in the house in the first place. Big Rick gone a long time ago.
Big Rick would have had all those demons out on the stroll telling them, look, y'all work for me. This motherfucker.
Big Rick would be in the store buying cigarettes, never coming back.
He's back! He's back! Butts unplugged! What's going on, brother? Yo, where the hell have you been? We have searching each and every corner of the UK. We had Batman washing your drawers. We have trying to find. We have been looking for you, brother. Where in the blue hell have you been?
We haven't. No, we haven't. Don't do that.
So now, Thriller Ali tells me, he said, there are plenty of heavies in Demon Slayer. He said, you're too early in the season. Damn. We found Butts Unplugged, ladies and gentlemen. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Finally, who's wondering what happened to that brother? Butts Unplugged. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway, let the Rick give his opinion. Anybody else want to talk about it? Because I mean, I don't mind going last. Ty gave me some thing that he talked. I couldn't understand a word he said. He's from Chicago. You know, the Rick guy. I don't know what happened. And then next thing you know, Butts Unplugged came through. I heard no heavies, and then listen, it just messed me all up. I haven't seen not one heavy, let alone 2. And any of this anime stuff y'all got me watching. Where is the good shit? I mean, do I have to go? I'm looking for here. I'm confused. I've been lied to. Okay? All right? I was told anime is the place where the heavies play. And I have seen not one goddamn heavy. Okay? Not one. Not 2.
Well, you only give it 1 season, anime. You doing 15 seasons of this goddamn comic book stuff.
I believe now. Terminator Zero.
Calm down.
Terminator Zero did have some heavies, but they were like heavies in red light, so I really couldn't see them very well. But yeah, we can talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that next. Yeah. But anyway, my take on Demon Slayer is, like I said, I want to take a look at it because my son's got the video game. The sister gets big, then she gets little, she gets big. I mean, she was big as hell. She's like 6 feet tall, and then this nigga put her in a box and walked her across the woods and shit. I'm like, all right, I'm confused about this shit. He got his goddamn fucking thing in her mouth, like the Gimp pad on freaking Pulp Fiction, and she walks around with that shit, I guess, so she doesn't bite people. She's strong as all shit. She kicked a demon's fucking head off, nigga. I was like, what the fuck happened here? So apparently they like soccer over there, because then she kicked the nigga again. Kicked him across the shit. And then this motherfucker, what's his name? Tajiro, he is a punk bitch. He sat there crying. They said, beat this nigga in the head with a rock. They had to wait for the sun to come up. This nigga is cans. I can't stand him. I don't know. Maybe he gets better because they showed this nigga with the sword and shit. And he still got a patch of his head missing. I don't know. Maybe he was dropped on his head. Right now, I'm down on this brother. He got the sword. A birthmark. He won't. I don't know what it. Bro. He is cans. He is, listen, I don't understand it, man. But, you know, whatever.
This is why you should watch more than 1 season. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I didn't say that. Now, listen, hold on. I didn't say that I wasn't going to watch it, but, you know, he's just a little, a little weird. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Levon.
Yeah, go ahead, Levon.
Terminator, let's talk about it.
Amazing.
I just want to say one thing. That dude, them children daddy, he got to be one of the dumbest people alive.
What, a Terminator?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot the doctor, the scientist dude name. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Malcolm.
The one that got the robot.
Malcolm.
Yeah, Malcolm's stupid. You had a whole dream about the world blowing up, and then you go to the robot and talk to the robot, and it's deliberately telling you, yeah, you finna die. And you didn't stop it. You didn't blow it up. You ain't even try to do nothing.
Yeah, you've got to keep on watching, and then you'll understand what actually happens.
Yeah. Hey, the thing about I like the way usually when it's something you got to establish lore, but sometimes you come in and change the lore for that was a good. I like the way they did that. I like the way they changed that lore up like there, because usually I'm not good with they changing up lores on established movies like that. But the way they changed it up, like they got that computer fighting because I thought that she was gonna turn into Skynet, but no, she fighting Skynet. So I was like,
calm down. I don't know if everyone watched. We did.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I only watched the first episode. That's all we did.
We only doing the first episode.
We're talking about the first episode. Yeah. That's
my fault. Damn, my fault. Hey man, it's good. It's good.
Yeah,
all I can say is good.
Yeah, it is good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
I like the first episode. I liked it. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
It's good.
It's fire, bro. Fire.
I saw some heavies in that, but go ahead, Parker.
Where?
For a brief moment, they were in like that little cage before they come out and come time traveling. I saw a little bit.
You seen some robot heavies?
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
For me, Rick, I didn't like it.
Oh man.
I would say I was watching it not in English though, right? But how it was moving and stuff. So I didn't really like how even with the pacing of how it was going, because I know of Terminator and stuff like that. So none of that really was like blew me away as far as the story and all that stuff. And I had the captions up too. So yeah.
And then you couldn't keep up.
Oh man!
No, I can keep up.
Well, shout out to Cuckoo, whoever Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is. Cuckoo is our new subscriber. We appreciate them for subscribing to the channel, and hopefully you come through many more times. And for some reason, I'm losing data. I don't know what is going on. They're saying that we're losing data on stuff here. So go ahead,
Or the stream or something?
Yeah, the stream is like acting up, bro. I don't know what's going on. Like, yeah, it's going crazy. But go ahead, keep going. We're still live.
Yeah, that's So I didn't really care for it as much, right, as the Demon Slayer one. So like, if I had to give this a score, I probably would just give it a 6, just for that first episode. It could be because it was it wasn't like in English. If y'all watched it where you had the English voice,
I watched it with I watched the English dub. That's what I watched.
Oh yeah,
I watched English dub. I never knew who Malcolm was. There was no Malcolm in the Arnold Terminators and stuff, so I don't know who the hell is.
No, there hasn't been. Big Money was like saying, giving away too much information. It's the same time, but essentially they just deviate a little bit.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch the whole thing. Yeah, y'all just gotta watch the whole thing.
Okay. Now I watched it. Now I did notice. I don't know if that's that dude's wife, or if that's like his servant or something, bro. He talks to her like shit.
I think that's his.
You will find out everything later on,
bruh. Woo! Yeah, Ricky, you gonna be like, whoa!
Yeah, this
your boy, it's good, bro. It's good. Bro.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen.
Good,
all right. So, how many episodes are there in the season?
8.
All right. So let's finish the season up. Next week, next Monday, we should come back. The season done, right? Agree?
Yeah, easy.
Okay. Hey, can I ask the panel and the chat something? Like with them doing that, when they come out with an anime or a TV show, do you guys think it's right when they put the whole season on, or do they go week by week?
I think it's
I don't mind it either or. Personally, I don't mind it as long as you know.
I like to go week by week because I don't want to fucking smash all of that information into one fucking viewing and then do that with a whole bunch of shows. I mean, I did that shit with this Lord of the Rings of Power this week because I didn't watch season 1, so I had to watch all 8 episodes of season 1, and then I watched 3 episodes of season 2. But I know we're only going over 1 episode today, but I think that it's too much to process. Basically, I think it's more intrigue going over it by episode to episode because you reflect on what happened last episode. If we're watching 8 episodes, we're not going to go over 7 fucking episodes. We're going to go over the one beforehand that leads us into the one now. That's why I think it's better to do it that way. But with Terminator, they release everything. I said, hey, look, if they release everything in 6 episodes or less, we could bang that out in one freaking show. This has 10. Today's Monday. We got 7 days to watch 9 episodes. They're only 26 minutes long. So I can knock out 2 a night or even you know 2 when I'm on a treadmill in the morning. So you know it's all good.
So the reason I asked that, Rick, is because if you were to run a show, if you were on HBO or whatever, a lot of them on Netflix and stuff, when they do that, are you killing your subscription base?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, because I'm just, if you do it week by week, I'm gonna be there for at least a couple of months. But if
the episode gets delayed?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they film those all in conjunction anyway. So I think that you're better off doing it episode to episode because you keep people coming back to your service. Like if you give them all at once, bro, they're gonna be out of here. Like the boys do it. The boys don't give you all of them at once.
Yeah, I like how the boys do it. They drop like 2 or 3 first, and then they do it weekly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like bro, like even what's the name? Like Last of Us, they do it weekly. You know, like one comes out weekly. But I mean, HBO Max isn't the kind of service that a Netflix is, or you know, a lot of those. I don't like that. I don't like dropping the whole thing in the binge. I never liked binge watching. Binge watching was always a pet peeve of mine because it's trying to squeeze everything in a bottle. Like it's running a Coca-Cola bottle under the faucet, and then you know it's just sloppy. You know, I think episode by episode we can analyze it. It's better. To me, it's better. I think the chat likes it better that way. I think it's funny. Yeah. I think the climax will be better when you do an episode because what were we saying the whole time we were watching The Boys? Oh, I don't know what's going to happen to A Train. I don't know what's going to happen to A Train. If we fucking binge watch it, we know what happened to A Train. Absolutely nothing, by the way.
The reason why they shouldn't do it that way is because people ruin stuff on social media.
Yeah.
And that'll take away from you getting stuff. That's another reason why I should go one by one instead of all in.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I mean, other than that too. I mean, what other reason do I have to have your fucking subscription service then? You know, do I wait till the end of the year, subscribe for it, and then fucking take my last 3 weeks of vacation in December, watch all of that shit? You know, it's just bad business. Like, why would you do that? You don't release everything once. I mean, they can do what they want, but I think it's just a fool's errand to do it that way. I think episode by episode is the best way because
or do half and half.
Yeah, that half and half isn't bad either. But hey, listen, man. Look, it works for us. This is the one show that we can do. We will never, ever be out of content. Gaming news can dry up. That's why we had to put the freaking Save Point on hold. So you can run out of gaming news. You ain't never going to run out of movies. You ain't never going to run out of television shows. You ain't never going to run out of comic books. You ain't never going to run out of that shit. So this show that we do here, we're always going to have content. And this is why I like this show so much. It's my favorite show to do. Is because nobody's console warring, and then nobody has to actually go out and spend money to play shit because Levon's got connects and all that other shit. But man, it's hard to get sometimes you brothers to do your homework, and then we come here and we look stupid. But I did like the way that we're talking about things today because it seems like more people were engaged. When we're engaged more, the chat's engaged more. You know, last show. Go ahead. I just want to say one more thing. Last show we did, we got no super chats. Nobody was engaged. There was nothing to talk about. Everybody was on their own island. But this shit here, this works. Even though Parker didn't do his comic book job, but go ahead, Big Money.
Yeah, all I was going to say, another thing about these type of shows is that we're not scripted. Most of these YouTube shows you go to, they're scripted. Only thing that's scripted about us is when Levon bring out the topic. But everything we talking about is coming out from the top of our head. That's why I give it up to people like Z and this man here. Like, bruh, a lot of people cannot do what they're doing because you got to understand at times we get kind of like stagnant. You'll see a pause, Rick come in with a quick joke. That's coming off the top of his head. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do that, to keep your to keep people in chat entertained while you going for a whole an hour and a half. Like that is very hard to do. To keep everything, keep moving. Like the way Z and them do that, I cannot do that for nothing in the world. That's like a special talent that you do. Like a lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't, especially when it's not scripted. That's really hard to do. If you sit up there and say you can do what Rick is doing right now for an hour and a half, you a goddamn lie. There's not too many people out there that can do that. There's not too many people out there that can do that. That's a gift. That really is.
Appreciate that. So, hey, look, we try to do the best for y'all, you know, and we appreciate, you know, you guys donating and stuff because, hey, I got these guys eating for free over a year and a half now. Hey, hit that like button. We got to, hey, these niggas got to get paid. So, anyway, we're going to end the show with something Big Money made me, I didn't say waste. I should say waste. My Labor Day weekend was full of watching this damn Lord of the Rings non-connected to Warner Brothers universe. which I got to tell you, when I first watched it, first of all, let me put the picture up on the screen now, because now we're talking about Lord of the Rings, the Ring of Power. Now, upon watching this, here is what the Rick first realized. Number one, I didn't know black people were in Middle Earth. I guess Peter Jackson took all these niggas out. Bro, black people are in Middle Earth. I couldn't believe it, Big Money. I was like, yo, look, you got a short, chubby dwarf. She's got heavies. And, I saw him. And, hey, I'm just saying, hey, look. So that's going to be one of my survey questions here. When you guys take it away while I'm typing this up? That is the first thing I learned about Middle Earth. And Big Money, since this is your baby, you brought it up. Why don't you go into it?
Hey, you really have to be into Tolkien. Like, that guy is a great writer, man. Like, the Lord of the Rings is a special thing. Like, this show, I think Rick and Batman was talking about this earlier. Like, this is before the movies. I think this is like 1,000 years before the movies.
Correct.
Like, you really have to be into Tolkien to understand that whole world. But it's I really wish that this show, because the first season is kind of off. The first season is kind of off, so I'm hoping that the second season will be better than the first season. But the thing about it is, like, I really wish that they brought Peter Jackson, the director of the movie. I wish they would have brought him in on this, because the first season,
it was offered to him.
It
was offered to him, but he wanted more time, and they didn't want to give him the time.
Well, not only I think he's lying. You know why I say that? And not that I know anything. He's loyal to Warner Brothers. These guys are fighting over these rights, because Warner Brothers told them you can't make these. And then what it says is Warner Brothers has the actual movie rights where you can make a 2-hour, 3-hour movie. And Prime can only make 8 episodes. They're not allowed to go over 8 episodes because they're saying, look, we got the real rights from the Tolkien film.
Yeah, then here's the thing. Like, I think what Big Money's trying to say that Peter Jackson would do it justice, which he probably would, but he likes to plan everything out before you even touch set. I mean, that's why the original Lord of the Rings took as long as they did, because like he insisted that it has to be done his way or no way at all. Like, everything would be planned out before any crew members are flying out to location or anything else like that. I mean, I think the budget for the first one wasn't massive. I think it's like 100 million, maybe less.
That sounds like a lot for
and if you notice,
like a lot of money.
No, but there were some actors that took that, like, their wages were like they weren't even 6 figures. They're like, you know what I mean, tens of thousands.
Batman, the smart thing that Peter did is that he shot all 3 movies together.
Yes,
that was the smart thing they did. That was the real smart thing.
But that's because he had it all planned out. Now everyone does that just to save money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, if you can, Ricky, right quick, look up and see how much episode, because I think they one of the most expensive episodes out there. Can you look and see?
Oh yeah, the series cost about 500 million to make.
Ooh,
my God.
Yeah, it's a passion project for Bezos, isn't it?
The budget expected to be in the range of 100 to 150 million per season, and it was likely to eventually exceed 1 billion, which would make it the most expensive television series ever made. And these are with B actors. These aren't with, like, bro, you didn't grab the top of the heap here, folks. You know, I'm not saying these guys aren't good actors and actresses, but you didn't get the freaking the top of the heap guys here. You know, there's no RDJs or there's no Daniel Day-Lewis's here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you can't say it's all effects either as well, which is makes you think, where's the money going?
The money is probably in the rights. If you want the rights, and here's why I know the money is tied up in the rights, is because Warner Brothers said the 3 Hobbit movies they made, along with the 3 Lord of the Rings movies they made, they said they took a loss. And those movies made billions of dollars. So I think the J.R. Tolkien family royalties are so damn high that it's hard to make a profit on them. And that lets you know here, they must get, I think they might get 75% of the take. And that's why it's so expensive.
Yeah, the Tolkien estate doesn't play around when it comes to, like, licensing and stuff. They've always been Very shrewd businessman.
I kind of like the Token universe now. I mean, I didn't watch Lord of the Rings. My mom was a Lord of the Rings fan, but
have you not seen any of them? Hold on, you've not seen.
So I've seen them. I know I've seen them, but I was more of a Harry Potter fan at the time than a Lord of the Rings fan. But I tried to watch Ring of Power, and I really didn't understand what was going on. So I was trying to look up like lore videos online to like actually understand what's going on, so I can know what I'm watching. So I don't know if I should rewatch the films first, then go back, or like however the case may be. So
I'll be real with you. If you watch the films, it's probably going to make this show have a bad taste in your mouth. I'll be real with you, but because the movies are uniquely epic,
and they have no ties, and they have no ties to this show. The movie has no ties, bro. They even changed the way the orcs look. They changed the way that the cities look. They changed all of that because
so the movies are inaccurate and Rings of Power is accurate.
No,
other way around.
It's the other way aings It's basically the
Rings of Power is inaccurate. They've taken certain liberties with the story.
Yep, taking certain liberties of the story. They're just
basically. What's the point of watching it then if it's inaccurate?
Well,
go ahead, Big Money.
Most most
Star Wars shows are inaccurate, but people still watch it. You know what I mean? It's just trying to expand the lore.
No, I gotcha. It's just like it's they hard, supposed to.
Like, look, listen, it's hard. You have to realize how much token, like the what is the Samaril's? It's so many books about the look. Like, bruh, the lore is really deep, and it's very hard to get everything from those books into a show. You got to understand they are putting all of that stuff. They're trying to cram all of that stuff into an hour show. Like that is very hard to do. But they are doing some shit that Tolkien fans don't like. They are doing some shit like
I just hear people complain because they don't want to see black people as elves in the show.
It's not about black people as elves. Listen,
it's just
It's
just cringy.
Nah, it's not. If you actually watch, what I'm saying, if you actually watch it, you'll know what we're talking about in terms of like. It's just poorly written. It's aesthetically pleasing, but it's poorly written.
So I saw the trailer of it, and man, the cinematography is just immaculate. Like
now here's one thing that I knew for sure was different. I didn't know, first of all, that black people were in Middle Earth. I put up a survey for you guys to fill out here. I said, "Did you know Middle Earth had black people in it?" Yes, 43%. No,
I didn't know.
57%, and the other is Peter Jackson took them out. So those are your options there. Now, when I hear the soundtrack, it has like a Conan the Barbarian tone in the soundtrack. A lot of that big freaking like the gong and shit going on there. And something that I don't think is accurate with the books or the movies is that the Southlands became Mordor. I don't ever remember that being the case. And this whole guy called Hillebrand is now Sauron and that whole thing. I don't remember that either. That whole story is told absolutely different than from what I was accustomed to reading back when I was in school. The little bit of it that I did read and what we saw on the silver screen. So it's almost like it's a whole new thing. And, look, out of 10, I gave season 1 maybe like a 7.
Respectable.
It wasn't a whole lot of fighting and shit going on. And
that's what you'd expect.
I don't know if they're allowed to use the word hobbits or not, because now they done call.
No, they're not allowed to use the word hobbits.
Yep. Okay, I figured that because they call these things. They still could use halfling because that's like an Irish term, isn't it? Like a halfling. Yeah. Because they talk like people from Ireland, wee ones, and halflings. That's like Ireland talk. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I get what that is. So they didn't mention the word hobbit. There's no Gandalf here. There's no Saruman or any of that stuff. So,
well, what is supposed to be like their Harfoots, and I guess they're ancestors of hobbits. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to say to explain why they can't use the word hobbit. They're trying to say they're ancestors of hobbits and stuff like that.
Fuck off.
Yeah, now Iron
Man. I think it's more of a. I think it's deeper than that. I think they just don't want to piss off shorter people.
No.
This is actually, again, remember,
it's strictly business, brother.
Yeah, it is. The fact that it has no Warner Brother ties, that it's hard. Like, bro, you remember how those cities and stuff look with the CGI? They even changed the way the orcs were. I was like, wow. And then, so Iron Man.
For example, clips. Imagine like a spin-off Harry Potter show that couldn't.
It's coming actually.
That couldn't use like the word Hogwarts or like Dumbledore or Harry Potter. Do you know?
I would be so fucking mad, bro. Like, Yeah.
I can sum it up like this: if Token was alive, he would be like, hell no.
Absolutely. Yeah, he'd be like, yeah.
Do y'all think he would put black? Do y'all think he would let? Do y'all think he would let black people in the show?
Hell no.
Nah,
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if he was. Because he was like he passed away like in the 70s.
Yeah.
Right, Batman? Yeah, I think he passed away in the 70s. So I don't know. I
well,
don't think
maybe. I mean, he was from South Africa, so you know.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was from South Africa, but
if
South Africa is under control of the United Kingdom, so he has a.
No, it was not. It was under control by itself. What do you mean? Apartheid? You trying to take credit for that?
Excuse me, brother. Are you trying to tell me that you people didn't control South Africa back in the back in 1892? You really want to go there?
You do your research, brother. Listen, South Africa was run by Dutch, and
All right.
yeah, mainly
Carry on. I'll get the receipts. Go ahead.
Oh God. But yeah, I think if he was alive, man, he wouldn't give his blessing for this show.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So the one thing that got me to try to watch it because the cinematography is immaculate.
Yeah. If you watch it on a big TV or an OLED, to see the vistas,
beautiful.
Amazing.
HD on the Samsung TV. It's in HDR 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those who want to know, Great Britain ran South Africa from 1795 to 1803, and from 1806 to 1961.
All right, so less than 50 years. You're trying to tell us we run that country?
Just telling you did when this fucker was born there. So take that to the bank, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
What was it? Say again. Give me the years again. Hold on. 18? What?
I took it off the screen now. I don't have it.
Oh, of course you did.
Go do your research.
Convenient.
Hey, listen, whatever, dude. If you don't know your own history, you're over there. I'm not going to teach
you. That's not my history, brother.
The hell it's not. Anyway, so I didn't know Mordor. The whole thing, Southlands became Mordor, and Halbrand is Sauron. But Halbrand reminds me a lot of Palpatine. I was talking to this with Badman earlier when he actually was my friend, and he's got a lot of similarities to Palpatine.
Look at him.
You know, a lot of similarities to Palpatine, but you know that's what I got. Listen, season 2, basically, the first 25 minutes of the first episode was like a flashback. So you know you had to go through with that. Briarios has sent us a video game chart, super chat. We appreciate it, brother. He said VG charts sales show PS5 sales increase heavily, which they will all be returned in to get a PS5 Pro. So those numbers are fake news. So. That being said, we appreciate you. Super chat,
Thanks for the super chat, Barrios. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you for that.
We thank you very much. And Rick has always given a heart to those who donate to us because there were times when we weren't able to get any donations. You know, and we really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys tweet the show out, share the show, help the show grow.
Yeah, I definitely shared the show out.
All right, definitely. So we appreciate that. So that's my take on it. He was like Palpatine. And anybody else have anything on this before we round the show out? Because immediately after the show, we are going to be talking about topics for the next Watchtower because it is a lot of stuff to watch, and it's hard to watch that stuff for only 2 days. So I really like to get the Watchtower topics going. And listen, the gaming topics are going to go on throughout the week, but we can decide on what we're going to watch like tomorrow. You know what I mean? So. That's good. So so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take care of the rest of the episodes that are available to watch on Prime for the Rings of Power. We're gonna take care of let's do 4 episodes of Demon Slayer. So we're gonna do episodes 3 to 7. I don't like 7. Let's do episodes 3 to 8 for Demon Slayer.
I don't like that. 3 to 7.
Yeah, I don't like 7. So we're gonna do we're gonna do episodes 3 to 8 of Demon Slayer. We are.
Oh, you forgot to say my name, Ricky.
You forgot what?
Rotten Tomato it was at 100%, but I think it's at 97. That Terminator was at 100%.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it was. It was 100%. So everybody in the chat, listen up because I'm giving y'all homework too. I need you guys to finish the Rings of Powers that are available to watch on Prime or by however Levon does it. And I need you guys to check out Demon Slayer episodes 3 through 8. And I want you guys to finish the Terminator Zero series, which is 9 episodes. And everybody pick out a movie that they never saw and bring it to the table. It's almost like a show and tell. Let me know by Friday what movie you guys picked up. Let me know by Friday which movie you guys picked out so I can try to get a chance to watch it, and then we can discuss that movie. Parker is going to come up with the comic book topic or a comic book for us to read, and we'll go from there. And if we see any other kind of rumors about things being backed up, reshoots, or anything that deals with comic book movies, we're going to go over that too. So that's a lot to take in. So it's a lot, but we got a whole week. We got a whole week to do it. I'm not giving you guys this notice on a couple of days. So, we got a whole week.
Iron Mike, no, he was talking about hell before he turned in to that dude the gifts. He was Hellbron at first. I hope I'm not telling Mike, Jesus, man. I tell you some other time.
Right, he was already Sauron when they was going to crown him, but he turned the joint upside down and beat him to hell with it.
No, he talking about in the books. In the books, when he gave the rings away, he was this dude called Minotaur or something like that. But I don't want to give up the story if y'all ain't seen it yet. I don't want to give it up.
Oh, so big money, so I can do this homework with Ricky because I am planning on watching the Rings of Power. Do y'all think I should watch the Rings of Power, or just watch Lord of the Rings, or what do y'all think I should
watch Rings of Power? Lord of the Rings has nothing to do with it. There's no similarities. Names have been changed to protect the innocent. They are
well. If you want to, I'm just saying, I'm a fan of Tolkien. So I'm a fan of Lord of the Rings. If you want to, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, just watch them all. I get you can watch them all if you want to, but if you
keep in mind,
if you're just doing it for the show, just do it. Look at all you need to do is look at this last season, and it's like 3 episodes this season.
3 hours. Okay, yeah. But I'm gonna watch it from season 1 to 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Listen, I knocked out 2 seasons. I knocked out all of season 1. Took me 2 days. But I gotta let you guys know these episodes are long, bro.
And get you some coffee for season 1 because that shit boring.
Yeah, it dragged. It dragged.
I've heard it was boring, very boring.
It dragged.
I watched a quick synopsis of it. Girl was paranoid, thinking Sauron came back to life, and she was just very paranoid about it or something.
That's why a lot of fans were hoping that Peter Jackson would have came in and. Cause that first season. Man,
Dre, just to let you know, I can't run Black Ops. I gotta run the Target after the show, brother.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Dre, you wanna hop on Black Ops real quick? I'm already on it.
Let me finish sending these smoke signals up. And then I'm gonna hop on.
Man, this thing getting lifted. Oh man. So anyway, anybody got anything else before we end the show? And thank everybody for coming through and being a good sport there.
No, we good, man.
Just make sure everybody, man, especially the new people that came in, man, tell your friends about us because we're trying to grow. We're like 9,000 something. Our goal is 10,000. We should make it there by maybe tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah.
But our next goal
shout
after
out for Honda for coming in. Shout out for
after 10, it's probably 20.
I'm finna kill Ricky right now. Our next goal after 10,000, Ricky, we got to hit 25.
Yeah, 25.
25.
Okay.
It's manageable if you keep the content coming.
He's trying to kill me.
I gotta do some more some more videos. I'm gonna do some more videos, and Nico's a big part of that. Well, Nico's gonna find the highlights of the show because basically by me putting the timestamps. Nico will take it, and then he'll make a video out of it, and then we'll throw the video out there. And
short content as well. Yeah.
Yep. That's also
algorithm friendly.
Absolutely, we need that algorithm.
All right, cowboys and cowgirls, we'll catch y'all later.
Shit.
No. So first of all, shout out to Briardios for donating to the show today. Shout out to Iron Mike for donating to the show today. Shout out to J-Dub who came and donated to the show as well as Moby XL. And last but not least, Alcoholic Gamer also gave some donations to us. We have started off September with a bang because remember they only pay you once a month on YouTube or whatever it is. So let's just keep it going. Our content will extend. We are bringing back the Save Point on Wednesdays starting next week. And we will get the elephant in the room going on September 10th to broadcast something that's happening on September 10th. I won't say it because I don't want this show to get shadow banned, because, you know, I don't care if that show gets shadow banned. That's kind of something you got to do live anyway, so I don't care. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to Parker for coming back to work. Shout out to Big Money for coming back to work. We both did no call, no shows on Friday, and we appreciate them for being here. Hit the like button on your way out. Shout out to Badman via the way of the UK who came here, and he is probably dead tired. He's probably got he's on vacation. They're off for 2 weeks, so we appreciate him for coming through. Appreciate Dre for coming through. Appreciate Nico for waking up, coming through. Appreciate him. Appreciate Eclipse for coming through. Appreciate Levon for putting the topics together, even though he almost skipped one, and him and Parker would have been fighting again. And last but not least, shout out to Ty That Man for coming through here and putting that shame on Superman like we always do, and what we always will do. So,
make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend.
Yeah,
and tell another friend.
And everybody, give a happy belated birthday to Parker. You know, he screwed up. He didn't come to the show on Friday where we was gonna put his Cash App in there so people could give him. Parker, if you want, you can put your Cash App in there now, but I don't know if it's gonna do you any good like it was when we was live on Friday when we had people in here. But you know, you missed the boat. You missed the boat. But anyway, tune in. Thank you, Dark Lord Fusion. Tune in on Friday where we'll be live with the arcade with new start time on Friday. We're going to give everybody a chance to get their bearings. We're going to start at 8 o'clock on Friday. We're going to start at 8. So we'll start at 8 o'clock on Friday. The Watchtower, I'm sorry, the arcade. We'll start at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is prime time. Give people a chance to unwind. You know, we won't hit y'all at 6 where people are still going to buy pizzas and stuff for getting ready for the weekend. So we will see you guys at 8 o'clock on Friday. So, that being said, we will see you guys then, and we will be out. If something comes up, if something comes up, we'll do a save point. If some kind of crazy news comes out, we'll do a save point, probably for about an hour or so. But that being said, Levon, everybody else that contribute to the show, appreciate y'all, and we are out of here.